Hi everybody, this is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com, and we're going to take a look at ticker symbol TVIA and ticker symbol FNCX. Okay, this stock was featured yesterday in our video, and we had it on our bounce radar. We were looking for a dead cat bounce today, and as you can see over here, look, it closed up 50%. You gotta love it. Yeah, be sure to we alert plays early in our chat, and we post videos on our website and on the mychartcoach.com YouTube channel. So please check that out and catch our latest plays. As you can see here, this is the 15-minute chart, and there was this bullish move today above the middle Bollinger Band. As you can see right here, this is where the middle Bollinger Band broke. And this is where we put out alerts in our chat that the chart was heating up and that it looked like TVIA was going to be in play today. And once this candle formed here and it started riding EMA4 support higher, it was the signal to take action if you hadn't already. If you look here, there was a bullish volume spike. The preceding volume the day before, look at the big volume bars down at the bottom of the chart. This was all telling you that bounce players were loading. And so once support held and the middle Bollinger Band turned into support on the 15-minute chart, it was telling you that the stock was in play. And then we had nice follow through here with this close above the 50 simple moving average. That was a signal that it wanted to head higher. And then we closed here with this hitting the 100 simple moving average, currently at 418. And so that's going to be the key level to break on Monday. You're going to want to see candles forming above that level. You know, if they can get a close above that, like they did right here at 3 o'clock on the 50, then our next target's going to be up here at the 200 and 300 simple moving average, with the 465 being the big level to break on Monday. Okay, there is going to be some resistance from back here on the 3rd. You can see here that this was big support. That's going to be in this 49 to 50 range. And so, you know, if the share price gets above 46.5, look for 50 as the next target. You know, there was a big volume came into the close here, and so this was a big signal that there was going to be more upside potential on Monday. Many times when you get the big volume, that's the signal that the stock is going to continue being in play. There wasn't a sell-off, there wasn't a big sell-off spike, so this looked like more loading into the close. You know, and you had the loading here. If you looked at our FNBC analysis, you'll see that it was a similar type of setup before it broke out, again higher with the big volume preceding the previous day. So we'll see if that does follow through. If you look here at the daily chart, you will see here that TVIA has come back up off of oversold levels on RSI, and so now it's above 30. And then now you have Fasto right here at 50, closed above 50. So if it can stay above 50, that will be a good sign that the chart is still bullish. What's going on now is there was a bullish reversal pattern formed. You can see the white candle is inside of the red candle. That has formed a bullish Harami reversal pattern. So yeah, you can look here at the candlestick for the more information. You can just pause here and read that later. But yeah, this is a nice bullish reversal pattern. There was a close well below the lower Bollinger Band yesterday. You can see here the close well below. It was the big volume spike yesterday that was our signal that this was going to be in play. And then once you got the move here above the lower Bollinger Band, EMA4 became the target. Notice the close was just above EMA4. It's at that level. That's currently at 406. That is lined up with the 100 simple moving average in the 15-minute chart. In order for the TVIA bounce play to still be in progress, it needs to stay above EMA4 on the daily chart. Fail to break that level and it can pull back. Everybody saw what happened to FNBC today. It hit that EMA4 and failed to break that level. You know, above that we're looking at the EMA8. If it can get above those levels, then we're talking about a run back up to the middle Bollinger Band, and that would put us on track with our resistance level here on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so yeah, so nice bounce play here. Candles have worked back into the bands. In order to get a new uptrend going, it's going to need to close above the middle Bollinger Band. If that happens, then you're looking at the 50 simple moving average as the next target. Fail to close above EMA4 will signal downside risk, and TVIA will no longer be in play. As long as candles are forming above EMA4, that will signal that there is upside potential. Okay, now let's take a look at FNCX. Okay, we're going to look here at the daily chart, and as you can see here, there was this bullish move on Tuesday. I'm not sure if you caught it or not, but we put out chart alerts on this close here on the second. I recommend you following on Stock Twits, following Ospreyeye. You can scroll back and see that there was an alert put out that there was a close above the 50 simple moving average. That is the bull signal. The share price has continued higher. This candle right here was just a pause candle, a red candle form, but not a bearish reversal pattern. Almost forward bearish dark cloud cover, but that did not happen. Notice the candles are riding EMA4 support higher above the pink line. As long as candles keep riding support, there's going to be more upside potential. Our next target's going to be the 100 simple moving average at 145. That is if the $1 level breaks. The $1 is the next big level here. $1 is always a big level for penny stocks. It's always the key level to break. It acts as a huge resistance level and a huge support level. Notice how over here, when the candles dropped below the dollar level, it turned into big resistance and couldn't break it, and then it became this trading under $1 penny stock. Now we've made this huge move all the way back to the dollar level, and so it's completed this move back to the prior key resistance level. So this jar is filled, and so now it's also at this bottom of the gap level. If you look here, you will see that there was a gap that was created back in April, and so there's a gap right here between these two levels, and so this is becoming a potential gap fill play. So it's currently hitting just below the bottom of the gap. So you can see right here, this is just above $1 is the bottom of the gap level. That's always a tough level to break. So if it can break the bottom of the gap, we're looking at a gap fill, potential run to 120. If it can break the top of the gap, which is this line right here, which was the close on this day, and then the open on this day was the bottom of the gap. If it can fill the gap, then you're looking at 145. So this is a really interesting setup. Failed to break $1 on Monday, and that's going to signal downside risk. You could get consolidation and a pullback to the 50 simple moving average. As long as candles are forming above the 50-day simple moving average and the middle Bollinger Band on the daily chart, FNCX will have a very strong uptrend with more upside potential. So yeah, once again, the big clue here is the volume. Look at all the big volume. That's at the bottom of the chart. That's telling you that people are loading big players. Players with more money than you are taking big positions, and they want this stock to go higher. Follow the money. That's all we do as retail small-time traders. All you're doing is you're just following the money. You have to follow along the bigger players, and the charts will lead the way. They will signal to you when to enter and when to exit. As long as you follow the charts and follow the rules, you shall succeed. If you break the rules and you go against the charts, that's when you get in trouble. So it's always paramount that you follow the charts. So yeah, let's look at FNCX here on the 15-minute chart. Notice that there was this breakout above the high close here. Okay, so this was signaling more upside potential. This was the key level to break. We did a little mini case study of this on the chat. We had this pullback down here, and this was the load level. If it held, and there was an alert put out that it was bouncing off this level for the reload, and so this holding and setting up the bounce, that signal the uptrend was intact. And then notice the candles continue riding above EMA4, and so that set this up for potential swing trade for the weekend. Since the 50-minute chart is still bullish, there's still more upside potential. The heavy volume into the close is signaling that it has potential to bust through $1. If it fails to hold EMA4, that'll be your first signal that the chart is cooling down. As long as candles are performing above the middle Bollinger Band here, the chart's still strong. Notice it's trading above all the moving averages. Look over here. It's currently at 96. The highest moving average is EMA4 at 94. I mean, you've got the 50 simple moving average is at 82. So this is as strong as it gets. It's above all the moving averages, and it's right in EMA4 support higher. What more could you ask for? Just, all you have to do is just follow our alerts, check us out at our website at mychartcoach.com. Get into the chat. Just make that move today. Join the chat. Start making that paper, learning how to trade stocks the correct way, and have some fun. All right? Okay, thank you for viewing this chart, everybody. Have a great weekend.